Our responsorial psalm. This poor man called, and the Lord heard him. When we call God from the sincerity of our hearts, irrespective of our troubles and challenges, when we call God at those moments when we are so down because of our financial challenges, our health situations, our problems in the homes, business breakdown, and so many all kinds of problems that we may be facing even now, God is aware, and God has the perfect way of answering our problems. All we need to do is to call on God. If we call God from our sincerity of heart, automatically something will happen. But that notwithstanding, it is also important while we call God to be conscious of what the first reading tells us. James addresses us that as God's children, we must please learn not to discriminate. Discrimination has been one of the veritable tools that has made most prayers not to be answered. Sometimes it's not by the physical approach of how we reject people or discriminate people. It could be by our thoughts. It could be by our thinking. It could be by our wishes. And that is why today, Jesus is making it clearly known to us by asking that fundamental question. Who do people say I am? That is the first question. The second question was more singular and personal. Who do you say I am? Now look at the answers from both. From the general question, it was more or less a blame answer. Some say. So it's more or less descriptive. It's more or less what people think. So for us to be able to talk about Jesus, we must have an encounter. And now that is why Peter spoke directly, because it is a connection of an encounter. You are Christ, the Son of the living God. My dear sisters and brothers, sometimes we give Jesus a name. We identify God based on the problem we go through. Sometimes because of the pressure that we are dealing with, the temptation is to begin to look for Jesus where he is not. So the question is, who do you say I am when things are not right, when things are difficult, when you are sick, when you are helpless, when you are frustrated, when things are not working for you? Who do you say I am? It means that at all times, we must recognize Jesus. As we go about our chores for today, let us completely recognize Jesus. And as we continue to move and walk with humanity, let us learn to accept and help everyone as long as that person has life. Let us learn not to discriminate so that God will not also put us aside on the last day.
Amen.